time I call, please pick up the phone. Next time I call, honey, please pick up the phone. 'Cause it feels like I'm part of nothing when I just sit here all alone. Yes, I am wired to give love, to be loved and to belong. Yeah, we're all wired to give love, to be loved and to belong. Now when we lose that connection, something deep inside goes wrong. Yeah, we're moms and dads and daughters, aunts and uncles too. We're cousins, sons and brothers, and grandmas in here too. Abuse, neglect, and sorrow, it's a hard hand we've been dealt. When freedom comes tomorrow, I hope you treat me well. Time I call, honey, please pick up the phone. Next time I call, honey, won't you please pick up the phone? When I hear your sweet voice, it's the most beautiful sound I know. Sweet voice, most beautiful sound I know. Oh yeah. Well, hello, I'm David Boyd, and I direct a program called Blues Behind Bars. If you haven't been into one of our programs, introduce myself and what we do just a tiny bit. We take blues concerts into the prisons around the state of Colorado, and at Larimer County Jail, I do a blues songwriting workshop, and we also offer weekend worship services twice a month, except that we can't do it right now because of the coronavirus, as I'm sure you're all aware. And so we cannot be there in person. And so I've prepared this DVD performance of the last batch of songs that came out of the songwriting workshop. Usually what we like to do is come in with our band and do a concert for you, but in this situation we just can't do it. So I thought, well, by the time we can do it, those of you who were in the program are going to be gone, which is a good thing, but you'll miss a chance to hear the end product of what we worked on. So I thought, well, okay, here's the next best option. I'll just sit down and try to make a recording of what we did. So it's just me with a guitar, actually with more than one guitar. Try to keep it a little bit interesting and change things up in terms of, the guitars and the sounds that they make. And I like to tell little stories about the guitars sometimes. And I'll try to limit myself to not bore you with dad jokes and things like that. But there's some good material. We've got 12 songs finished and more that aren't done yet. I'm going to do 12 that we have. And some of the songs that aren't done are from the ladies' workshop, and they really need a woman's voice. And so I'm just kind of holding off on that, and we can't get together right now to work on them and finish them. So that's just going to be on hold for a little while. So everything else I think works with me singing the songs. So I'm going to launch into the first batch here, and I'll make little comments as we go along. The next one is called Don't Count Your Days. Well, right when I feel like I'm gonna give up, somewhere deep inside a voice comes tumbling up, speaking to me louder than doubt. Don't count your days, just make your days count. Make your days count. Well, I woke up in myself, frozen in self-doubt, shouting and screaming, somebody let me out. Woke up in my cell and I'm frozen in doubt, screaming, somebody let me out. Well, I wanna run and hide, 'cause I'm feeling so bad, 'cause I'm wasting my time and these walls drive me mad. So when I feel I'm about to give up, from somewhere deep inside a voice come tumbling up, speaking to me louder than my doubt. Well, don't you count your days, just make your days count. Well, I can still see her walking away, and even in my dreams, nightmarish pain echoes in my screams. Yes, I see her walking away every night in my dreams. Nightmarish pain echo in my screams. The last time I saw her face, the final time we spoke, I'm broke, my heart is broke. Well, right when I feel I'm about to give up, somewhere inside of me a voice come tumbling up, speaking to me louder than doubt. Don't count your days, just make your days count. When I feel like I'm gonna give up, deep inside a voice come tumbling up, speaking to me louder than my doubt. Don't count your days, don't count your days, don't count your days, don't count your days, just make your days count. Make your days count. We talked a little bit about that. That came from the men's workshop, about things that you can do to invest your time, make the most of it, rather than just watch TV all the time, okay? Anyway, here's a song. That one was called Don't Count Your Days. By the way, that first guitar I was playing, I'll pull this out and show it to you again. I call this guitar Opa. Opa is actually German for grandfather. That's kind of the nickname that they use in Austria where we lived. And Opa is about 100 years old. He was built in the 1920s. Just thought you might find that interesting. Maybe not, but I'm a guitar geek. This is the Mother Blues. This is a song that came from the ladies' workshop. All she ever really wanted was her mother. 10 long years later that came true. All she ever really wanted was her mother. 10 long years later that came true. And now she's on her way to the pen, 'cause Mama taught her everything she knew. Kind of goes the same way every time when she tried to stay off the streets. Kind of goes the same way every time when she tried to stay off the street. 5 years since she's seen Mama, but now Mama, she's got some needs. She's got needs. and she needs money. Look like she's back home again. Yeah, mama needs dope, and she needs some money, so it look like she's back home again. It's a mother and daughter reunion until the law comes round again. Yeah, mother and daughter reunion until the law come back again. The Mother Blues. So here's another song. This one came from the men's workshop. The last one was from the ladies. And I'm going to make this one a slow blues. Words can only describe just so much of what I've been through. Words can only describe just so much of what I've been through. Feel like my life has been so long, but there's so much still left to do. When I was young, this is what I was told. When I was young, let me tell you what I was told. Dust off your shoulders, follow good footsteps or make your own. One after one, all my problems equal none. One after one, all my problems equal none. I thank God I am as I come, and when trouble comes, I don't run. And it's hard to say what's next, wandering on this path for now. Hard to say what's next, wandering on the path right now. And I'm trying to see beyond what most folks see, trying to learn to think for myself. Trying to see beyond what most folks see, trying to learn to think for myself. Hard to say what comes next. And, that's an issue that I've heard many times as we've done these workshops, various ones talking about having the uncertainty of, how the sentencing is going to come out, or if things are going to go to trial, plea bargaining, just all those games. You know what's better than I, what's going on there. And, there's something in this song that strikes me at the very end of it, where he says, it's hard to say what's next, and I'm wandering on this path for now. I could have sung hard to say what will hit me next, but I'm walking on a rocky path right now. But I'm trying to see beyond what most folks see and trying to learn to think for myself. I think that is, to me, it gives a nod to the fact that there is a supernatural spiritual realm, that we're part of it and we're in the midst of it. And there are things working in our lives that are beyond just what's on the surface. And you become aware of those kind of things if you quiet yourself, train yourself to listen to God. And as you probably know, Blues Behind Bars is a Christian-based program. We are about writing songs and exploring the stories, but I like to sometimes speak into those stories with a little bit of the perspective that I have as a former pastor, and that is that sometimes difficulty and stuff that happens, and very often the consequences of our own actions, are tools that God uses to bring us to himself. And once we've come to himself, he uses those to perfect our character and bring us along in life. So that's not what everybody looks at. We tend to look at the surface and we just want relief from the pain or escape. But at a deeper level, the question to ask is, what does this mean? What am I learning? How am I growing? How am I changing? Okay, this song is called Hide and Seek, and this came out of the ladies group. Story is about growing up with an alcoholic father who had violent tendencies. So it's a swing tune, and if you feel like getting up and moving and dancing, if you're an extrovert, I would never do this with a DVD. Be hard to get me to actually do that with a live band and my wife. But anyway, Hide and Seek, swing style song. Me and my brother playing hide and seek, peeking out from beneath the sheets. Me and my brother playing hide and seek, peeking out from beneath the sheets. So afraid that we might be seen, and we're trying hard not to make a peep. Well, people talking fast and loud, sound like Daddy brought home a crowd. People talking fast and loud, and it sound like Daddy brought home a crowd. I'm scared and I won't come out. Will he be singing or just scream and shout? Two drinks in, all he'll do is yell. 10 drinks in, tonight will be hell. We're playing hide and seek. We're playing hide and seek. Trying hard not to be seen. I don't want the monster catching me. No amount of tears keeps Daddy from the bottle, and when he's drunk he always goes full throttle. Playing hide and seek. Will we play hide and seek? Trying hard not to be seen. Don't want the monster catching me. And if I had my band, we'd have a keyboard solo or a saxophone, but I don't. The audience stays, he'll be tame. Once I go home, he'll have no shame. Play hide and seek. Oh, hide and seek. Trying hard not to be seen, 'cause I don't want the monster catching me. Me and my brother playing hide and seek, peeking out from beneath the sheets. Me and my brother playing hide and seek, and we're peeking out from beneath the sheets. So afraid we might be seen, and we're trying hard not to make a peep. So my wife's father was an alcoholic, my father-in-law. His whole life, he eventually ended up drunk driving and killed a bicyclist, and did some prison time shortly before he passed away. So we know that pain very close at hand. If you grew up in a home with an addicted parent, you might check out some of the material that's available for adult children of alcoholics. A lot of material is out there, can help you maybe process some of ways you react in life and the things that are deep down inside due to that traumatic childhood. And it would be worth your while to sort through that stuff and see if some of those issues can be resolved. It will give you perhaps a more balanced or healthier perspective and outlook on life. So I would highly encourage doing that. So the next song is a call and response song. And call and response, I'm going to change some things around here a little bit to get to the song. We wrote this in the men's group, thinking about all the things that happen in the jail sometimes that make you really frustrated, make you angry. And sometimes, if that anger gets control, you might do things that you regret out of that frustration. And call and response is a song form in the blues that goes way back to the times of slavery and sharecropping, where people would sing work songs in the field and have a way to kind of process things that were going on and get through the day together. So I'm going to teach you the chorus to this thing first, and then I put together a backing track for this particular song because it just was too much fun not to do that. But if you want to sing along, here's how the chorus goes. Slow your roll, slow your roll. Don't let your anger get control. Slow your roll, slow your roll. All the worry takes its toll. Let's do it again. Slow your roll, slow your roll. Don't let your anger get control. Slow your roll, brother, slow your roll. All that worry takes its toll. Well, slow your roll, slow your roll. Don't let your anger get control. Oh, your roll, brother, slow your roll. All the worry takes its toll. Uh-huh. Okay, so if you want to sing along, you can do that. If we were coming in live with the band, we would certainly do this together and get a group of you up on stage with us. But again, can't do that under the circumstances. But here's the song, Slow Your Roll. And sorry about the headphones. In order to hear the backing track, I need to have these on. Looks a little weird, I know. Slow your roll, slow your roll. Don't let your anger get control. Slow your roll, brother, slow your roll. All the worry takes its toll. Yes, it does. I've been locked down all day long. Someone in here did something wrong. A list of rules in here is long. Makes it hard to get along. Slow your roll, slow your roll. Come on, sing. Don't let your anger get control. Slow your roll, brother, slow your roll. All the worry takes its toll. Yes, it does. See, the sunlight is just a tease. I can't go outside, I ain't free. I feel the darkness surrounding me. Thoughts of freedom torture me. Slow your roll, slow your roll. Don't let your anger get control. Slow your roll, sister, slow your roll. All the worry takes its toll. I got no mail and I got no canteen. No visits on that list I see. This time is hard as hard can be. Nobody out there loves for me. Slow your roll, slow your roll. Don't let your anger get control. Slow your roll, brother, slow your roll. 'Cause all the worry takes its toll. Yes, it does. Sally, he'd drive me crazy. He ain't sick, he's just lazy. Talks and talks and talks about his lady. Ain't been sleeping much lately. Slow your roll, slow your roll. Don't let your anger get control. Slow your roll, brother, slow your roll. And all the worry takes its toll. Just got off the phone. Oh, how I wish I could get home. Now there's a cyclone in my dome. My girl's not home alone. Slow your roll, slow your roll. Don't let your anger get control. Slow your roll, slow your roll. All the worry takes its toll. It sure does. I don't know what's off the road. Can't believe all the things I'm told. This waiting here gonna make me old. Institution kills my soul. Slow your roll, slow your roll. Don't let your anger get control. Slow your roll, brother, slow your roll. All the worry takes its toll. Slow your roll, slow your roll. Don't let your anger get control. Slow your roll, brother, slow your roll. 'Cause all the worry takes its toll. Slow your roll, slow your roll. Don't let your anger get control. Slow your roll, slow your roll. All the worry takes its toll. Slow your roll. Okay, these next three songs I'm going to do all in one group. It's called Dancing with the Devil, Part 1, 2, and 3. And this came from the women's songwriting workshop, and actually all from one very long poem that had a bunch of great lyrics, and I felt like it would be a shame to not use it all, but it was too much for one song. But I think you'll get the story here as it goes along. Well, I'm writing a letter. I wrote it once before. Yes, I'm writing you a letter. Wrote it once before. Well, I really ought to know better to come and open up your door. Well, you drew me in like you always do. Yeah, you drew me in like you always do. You're the only sin I can't ever say no to. I just tell myself it's okay. You got nothing to lose. Tell myself it's okay. I got nothing to lose. I just come play for a day. I can leave whenever I choose. Yeah, that's what I said. Hour turns into a day. Day turns into a week. Hour turned into a day. Day turned into a week. And then I'm finding a new way how I can go out and tweak. Oh, what started one time, still going on years later. Yeah, what started one time, going on years later. Not gonna be okay, and you made me into a self-hater. 'Cause dope ain't no joke when you're gone and lost it all. You know, dope just ain't no joke when you're gone and lost it all. Feel like without it I can't cope, and with it I always fall. Without it I can't cope, with it I fall. So I'm writing a letter, wrote it once before. Writing you that letter, even though I wrote it once before. Now I really know better to come and open up your door. You know, I know better to open up your door. Part 2. It makes me feel so good, takes me for a ride, numb all my emotions, and the pain does subside. But if I walk down this path, I know the aftermath. It's with the devil that devil that I dance, yeah. From the racing of my heart to the tingling of my toes, my body gets a start and my mind completely blows. But if I walk on down this path, I know the aftermath, 'cause it's with the devil that I dance. It's with the devil that I dance. Still dancing with the devil, can't seem to get away, 'cause he's got me down on his level, led me astray. The devil's dancing over as he holds me to the course, and his raging current caught me, and my heart feels worse and worse. And I walk on down this path, feel the aftermath, 'cause it's with the devil that I dance. It's with the devil that I dance. Doesn't ever last too long, maybe just a minute or two. Then I need a hit from the bomb, okay, maybe quite a few. Well, and I'll walk on down this path, feel the aftermath. It's with the devil that I dance, with the devil that I dance, yeah. I'm still dancing with the devil, can't seem to get away, and it got me down on his level, led me astray. And the devil's dance ain't over, holds me to the course, and a raging current caught me. Heart feels worse and worse. I walk on down this path, feel the aftermath. It's with the devil that I dance, with the devil that I dance. Well, with the devil that I dance. Part 3. Looking all around me, nothing I see but gloom. Looking all around me, nothing to see but gloom. A bit of hope that I can see is outside the comfort of my room. Yes, I got comfortable here, and then the hope becomes brighter, and the devil, he starts to flee. A hope becomes brighter, and the devil, he starts to flee. He might be a fighter, but I think he knows when he's beat. standing here with God on my side, standing strong. Yes, I'm standing strong, and I believe in you. Just devil, you done me wrong. You done me wrong. Recovery looks like a hard, hard road, but I'll do whatever it takes. Recovery is a hard, hard road, but I'll do whatever it takes. 'Cause if I keep on dancing with the devil, it's my life and death that's at stake. So run and hide, devil, run and hide. 'Cause I'm standing here with God on my side. You better run and hide. Yes, run and hide. Standing here with God on my side. And I'm standing strong. Baby, standing strong. I'm leaving you, devil, 'cause you done me wrong. Leaving you, devil, you done me wrong. You done me wrong. You done me wrong. All right. Before I play the next two songs, let me tell you a little bit about this guitar that I have here. This is kind of a rare find, a special treasure that the Lord brought to me. It is a dobro guitar made in 1935. And you may or may not have seen one of these. It's sometimes called a resonator guitar or a dobro guitar. This particular one is an all-metal body. And the history behind these is that in the 1920s, they were trying to figure out a way to make guitars louder because orchestras had trumpets and drums, and the guitar just wasn't loud enough to keep up. So they were using banjos, and everybody knows that's not right. So we needed a louder guitar. And the man who invented this was a man named John Dopera, and he came from what was then Czechoslovakia, the Czech Republic now, and invented this instrument in an attempt to make a louder guitar. What he in fact did was create what is really a whole new instrument in a way, even though it's still a guitar. And it was very popular, very influential in Hawaiian music, which used a lot of this, kind of sound. Country music, bluegrass, and the blues, and even, rock and roll. If you know Mark Knopfler of Dire Straits, he uses one of these and has done some pretty cool stuff with it. So I met, actually, John Dopera. He was really old, and I was really young, and I had no idea who he was. We were in California at the time, and, he had a shop, and my brother and I were on tour. We went in and met him. He was a nice old man. And he's a rather obscure figure, but what he did changed the course of American music in a very significant way by creating this instrument. And, I just want to say about that, that all of us have influence, and our culture is very, very stuck on the superstars, whether that's movie, sports, music, politics, whatever it is. We tend to be drawn to these very prominent and well-known, famous people. But you don't have to be well-known, famous in order to be significant. You will have influence through your actions, through your life, through your deeds, your words, and you just never know. I don't think John Dopera ever really was fully aware of what he had done. And I am pleased to have an instrument that he probably touched with his own hands back in the time when it was manufactured. So, got a couple of songs that came from the men's songwriting workshop, and here we go. All the pain, pain, pain cut me like a knife. All in vain, vain, vain. Don't know how to live my life. I'm looking hard for new direction. How do I know which way is right? Got to choose, choose, choose. Can't just run away. So much to lose, lose, lose on the choices that I make. Seems like a heavy load on my shoulders. One wrong choice takes you a long, long way. Seems like a heavy load on my shoulders. One wrong choice can take you a long, long way. So will I stand up and fight? Stand up and do what's right? I can't do it on my own. Need help from friends at home. Need some faith to trust again. 'Cause the choices that I make are gonna make or break. Looking for faith, faith, faith to be able to love and care. I need some grace, grace, grace. I need the word and the wisdom there. I ain't got answers or understanding, but at least I am aware. So will I stand up and fight? Stand up and do what's right? I got a heart that needs to mend. I can't do it on my own. Need help from friends at home. Get some faith to trust again. 'Cause the choices that I made are gonna make or break. Oh, the choices that I make are gonna make or break. All right, I'm gonna tune. To get this into more of a major key. This is called Link by Link. Got 27 long years chained up in my own personal hell. 27 long years chained up in my own personal hell. Seemed like nobody would answer me, no matter how much I screamed and yelled, bound by chains, facing my time all alone. All bound by chains, facing my time all alone. Lost with nowhere to go, can't find my way home. Oh yeah, I prayed, somebody please hear me, somebody take me by the hand. Oh, I prayed, somebody hear me, come and take me by the hand. I need help to break these chains and make a stand. That's what I need help. Somebody hear me, come take me by my hand. I pray somebody please hear me, come and take me by my hand. Well, I need help to break these chains, I need help so I can stand. Well, somehow my heart filled with hope, I turned and walked away. Well, somehow my heart filled with hope, I turned around and walked away. And I'm watching the old chains drop, taking my new life day by day. 'Cause I've been reborn, life is no longer living hell, not for me. Been reborn, life is no living hell for me. So I'm kicking off the old man, link by link I'm breaking free. Well, I'm kicking off the old man, link by link I'm breaking free. Link by link. Just make a quick comment before I play the final two songs. I like what's in this. The old man is a Bible reference to who we have been just in our natural self with our natural desires and sometimes our lusts and wants and strivings and our ways of thinking that are sometimes twisted. And the gospel is a message of rebirth, and there's a promise of God coming to live in us through His Holy Spirit. And then that begins a process of that old man dropping off, the old ways dropping off. And I like this idea of chains link by link breaking free. A lot of things can just be broken in an instant when we turn to God in faith. But there's always a walking out of things that takes some time, because the seed of the old man, the seed of this world, is planted deeply and it's had deep roots. And the last couple of songs are going to talk a little bit about that. Got to change guitars once again, and I'll be right back. Okay, for the last two songs, I'm using a guitar that I traded for a year or so ago. It's an older Gibson guitar, and it's a relatively inexpensive model, but the reason that I'm using it is that a lot of the old blues guys used guitars that were fairly inexpensive. They didn't have money, and so they were grateful for whatever they could get. Sometimes they didn't even have instruments, or they would make a guitar with a cigar box and a stick and put some wire on it. The point in that is that you can still make music. You may not have the best that there is, but you can still make music. And they did, and some of the music has just impacted and changed our society amazingly. So a couple last songs. These came from the men's workshop. This one's called My Father's Seed. Given a name, and then I was freed. My appetite for sin contained in that seed. Who I am, that's who I must be. They spoke the lie and I just believed. Full of hate and greed, I twisted and twirled. My roots sank deep in the things of this world. My branches reach high, but my leaves are curled. Fruit looks bright, but my love is reserved. Oh, my father's seed is in the blood that I bleed. Yeah, my father's seed is in the blood that I bleed. That makes a claim on my life. Somebody help me, please. Born with a burden to grow and be a man, reach for the stars as high as I can. The guidance or love to show me who I am. I gave it my best, but I was building on sand. Oh, my father's seed, it's in the blood that I bleed. Yeah, my father's seed in the blood that I bleed. What makes a claim on my life? Somebody help me, please. Oh, yeah. Every seed needs water to live, and in God's book of life there's a long, long list to be written there. My father's greatest gift. Drink the water of life and be cleansed from within. Oh, his father's seed, eternal blood that he bleeds. Yes, his father's seed, that blood flows in me. I made the claim of my life, came and rescued me. Father's seed, eternal blood that he bleeds. Yes, the father's seed, eternal blood flows in me. I made a claim on my life, came and rescued me. My father's seed. And then one last song that came from the men's group here. The road seems so long, and my days seem dark. The road seemed long, and the days seem dark. Every time I turn, something's falling apart. moments, you can learn to be strong. Your weakest moments, you can learn to be strong. If you hear what I'm saying, stand up and sing along. If you hear what I'm saying, oh, stand up and sing along. Yeah, 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 yeah. Need to keep on moving, no place for giving up. Keep on moving, don't say I've had enough. Legends are born when the going gets rough. Yes, legends are born when we refuse to give up. Legends are born when we keep standing up. Legends are born when we keep standing up. That was a great batch of songs, and thank you to everyone who participated in the workshops over the last couple months. Again, I'm sorry we can't come in and do a concert live, but there it is. It's the way it is at the moment. We really do miss coming in, and we really do miss the interaction, and most of all, watching God touch people's hearts, touch your hearts, touch our hearts as He's doing that. And that's just been an awesome experience. Lately, we've been running into people who've been in our either the songwriting workshop or the worship services on Sundays at a couple of churches that we attend, Vintage City Church and Genesis Project. And it always is wonderful to connect and so encouraging when we see you guys doing well on the outside. And just my last word to you is that when you get out, remember that having connections with people who will encourage you down a good pathway is super important. I saw a Facebook meme that said, hang out with people who fit your future, not people who fit your past. And I think that's a good word. Thanks so much. Hope you've been encouraged by the songs. I've had fun doing it, even though, here and there I forgot a few words, and, that would have been just the same in a live concert. So I didn't cheat you at all. God bless. Be strong.